So this new Democrat MP from Nanaimo, Sheila Malcolmson, went to a very important United Nations meeting because she's a very important person herself, don't you know? Other people can worry about jobs in Canada, unemployment. She's worried about feminism. So she went to the UN Commission for the Status of Women. All right, I mean, there is important work to do there. Probably more for the government, not a backbench MP in the third party, but still, women are being turned into rape slaves by the thousand in Syria and Iraq. Creeping Sharia law is rolling back women's rights around the world. Female genital mutilation has moved from Africa and Asia to Europe and surely soon to North America. Honor murders, they've come to Canada too. So yeah, actually there is a lot to talk about women's rights, but that's not what Sheila Malcolmson thought the problem was. The problem was us here in Canada. Here, listen to her trash talk her own country, a country that has had a female prime minister, 2 female governors general, female premiers of BC, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, etc. And hey, elected her too. Here, listen to her scold us.
Canada ranks pretty low on gender equality around the world. Number 30, and Namibia is higher than us, and Slovenia. I mean, we're not really looking that good in the grand scheme of things.
Zambia, eh? So that's her big takeaway. Not that women in other countries desperately need our help, but that we're the embarrassment here in Canada, and we should learn from Zambia. Zambia? Here's what Zambia looks like. This is the photo on the cover of a World Bank report on how to raise Zambia up from its current position as one of the most wretched places on earth. That's how they live in Zambia. Zambia is excruciatingly poor for both men and women. Their per capita GDP is barely $10 a day. A day! They're so poor, 41% of children in Zambia have to work. It's tough for everyone, but let me tell you what it's like to be a woman in Zambia. All the statistics I'm about to tell you are from the CIA World Factbook. Fact! Zambia has the 26th highest rate of maternal mortality in the world, that is, mothers dying in childbirth. Fact! Zambia has the 17th highest infant mortality rate, so it's in the worst 10% of countries. Life expectancy is one of the lowest in the world, just 52 years. That's ranked 216th in the world. I didn't even know there were 216 countries. Now, it's partly because 12% of Zambians have AIDS. But that's just part of it. Rabies is one of the top killers in Zambia. Malaria, dengue fever. Look, if you're in Zambia, my advice to you is get out if you're a man or a woman. But that goes especially for women. They're just treated as second-class citizens there. Fact, 70% of men in Zambia can read and write. Fairly low. But only 56% of women can read and write. They're just not taught how. Half of women in Zambia can't read or write. Let's hear that clip one more time.
Canada ranks pretty low on gender equality around the world. Number 30, and Namibia is higher than us, and Slovenia. I mean, we're not really looking that good in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, no, we're not worse than Zambia. We're a dream come true for anyone from Zambia, man or woman. Sheila Malcolmson hasn't taught us a thing about Zambia, but she's taught us a lot about herself, a privileged, white, leftist feminist who would rather bash her own country than risk being called racist or politically incorrect by criticizing a foreign country. Sheila Malcolmson doesn't give a damn about Zambia. She couldn't find it on the map. But that's not the point. Bashing Canada and calling us worse than Zambia, that's her point. For the Rebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant. Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.